Hundreds of millions of dollars could be coming to Flint if Congress acts.
Meanwhile, the governor meeting with Flint area pastors today who demanded a timeline for action.
7 investigator Jonathan Carlson live in Flint all day with more on this one. Jonathan?
Yeah, hey, good evening, guys. You know, it's not a given that Flint will get that money. Meanwhile, the governor continuing his attempt to restore confidence. The Michigan Legislature approved a bill today that would dedicate $28 million more to Flint. Meanwhile, the congressional delegation in Washington wants to introduce legislation in the Senate that could deliver $400 million to the city, the first real action we've seen in regards to rebuilding the city's water infrastructure. But if that bill ever makes it to House and Senate approval remains to be seen. Senator Debbie Stabenow said this today.
They just need our help. We all know that this was literally a man-made crisis and is as much of a catastrophe as any other kind of crisis, and very personal when in fact you're trying to get drinking water or cook or bathe and the water looks like that.
Meanwhile, at Flint City Hall, Governor Snyder met with area pastors who demanded a timeline.
Some timelines, things are supposed to be done by next Friday, so I'm sure we'll probably be meeting by next Friday to see if those things were done.
What specifically is supposed to be done?
I can't tell you that.
Okay. I mean, allude to it. I mean, what are we talking about?
Well, there are some budget things that were going to be done, and matter of fact, one of them was supposed to be promised by next Friday. People want to know that something is being done.
The details of the meeting were closed to press, and afterwards, we waited for the governor and waited some more, but he never showed, sneaking out a back entrance to avoid questions from the 7 investigators. And of course, the governor has pledged transparency. Not only would he not talk to the media today, those pastors were not divulging any information about the timeline that the state has for distributing aid. We're live in Flint tonight. I'm Jonathan Carlson, 7 Action News.
All right, good work, Jonathan. Thanks so much.